They float like forgotten dreams, clear, silent, and strange. They glow like stars that fell into the sea. No eyes, no bones, no heart, no brain. And yet, they're alive. Alive enough to hunt. Alive enough to kill. These are jellyfish. Not true fish. Not even what we usually call alive. But they rule the ocean. They drift. They sting. They survive. For years, marine biologists have studied them. What they've found isn't just weird. It's beautiful, terrifying, and completely mind-blowing. You think you know the ocean? Think again. Some jellyfish can clone themselves, regenerate, and even live forever. And this is just the beginning. Older than time, jellyfish have been around longer than your imagination can stretch. Before humans, before dinosaurs, even before trees. Fossils show jellyfish have drifted through oceans for over 500 million years. That's older than sharks, insects, or even bones. And guess what? They've barely changed. Why? Because they didn't need to. Their soft, simple design works. No bones to break, no brain to damage. Just a perfect drifting survivor. As Earth changed, they didn't. It's not that jellyfish adapted to the world. The world adapted around them. But what exactly are they? Let's take a closer look. Anatomy of the alien. So, what are jellyfish? They're not fish, not bugs, not robots. But somehow, they're a little like all three. Their bodies are 95% water, bell-shaped, soft, clear. And below the bell? Tentacles. Dozens, maybe hundreds. Beautiful, but dangerous. No bones, no blood, no lungs, no heart. And most shocking, no brain. But they still move. Hunt, react. How? A nerve net. It's like a simple brain, a web of special cells that help them feel, respond, and find their way. Not mindless, not machines. Just something in between. And those tentacles? They hide something truly terrifying. The sting you never see. They look harmless, but jellyfish are armed. Each tentacle holds thousands of tiny weapons called nematocysts, like tiny spring-loaded harpoons filled with venom. Touch them, and they fire, in less than a blink. Some stings just hurt, others paralyze. Some can even kill. The box jellyfish is one of the deadliest animals on Earth. Its sting can stop a human heart in under 5 minutes, and you might not even feel it until it's too late. Jellyfish don't chase or roar. They don't need to. In the deep sea, silence can be the deadliest sound of all. But even death itself can't stop one special jellyfish, the creature that reverses death. What if dying didn't mean the end? Meet Turritopsis dohrnii, the immortal jellyfish. When it's sick, hurt, or old, it doesn't die. It transforms. It turns itself back into a baby. Then it grows up again and again. This isn't science fiction. It's real. No other creature can do this. Scientists are amazed and confused. How does it work? Why does it work? And the biggest question, could it help us? Could jellyfish teach us how to fight aging? Maybe even cheat death? But immortality isn't the only power they hold. Some jellyfish control entire ecosystems. The ocean's secret soldiers. To most people, jellyfish are just sea blobs. But to marine biologists, they're powerful. They change entire ecosystems. They eat fish eggs, hurting fish populations. They block sunlight, damage coral reefs, and crowd out other sea life. When they gather in blooms, millions at once, they cause chaos. They clog fishing nets, shut down power plants, destroy fish farms. In Japan, giant jellyfish the size of refrigerators have ruined entire fishing seasons. These aren't just creatures, they're ocean alarms. And the worst part, they're multiplying. Fast. Taking over the future. Here's the scary part. Jellyfish aren't just surviving, They're winning. As oceans get warmer and more polluted, most sea creatures struggle. But jellyfish? They thrive. They don't need clean water. They don't need coral reefs. And their predators, like turtles, are disappearing. Overfishing helps them grow. Plastic waste gives them places to hide. In some places, beaches are covered in jellyfish. Swimming? Impossible. Fishing? Shut down. Some scientists fear we're heading for a jellyfish ocean, a world where jellyfish rule and everything else fades away. And here's where it gets even stranger. They might be smarter than we thought. Smarter than you think. But how smart can a jellyfish be? Without a brain. Smarter than we thought. Scientists did an experiment. They put jellyfish in a tank with obstacles. At first, the jellyfish bumped into everything, again and again. But slowly, they learned. They changed paths. They remembered where not to go. They solved problems. No brain, no spine. Still, learning. This has scientists rethinking what it means to be intelligent. Maybe it's not just about brains. Maybe it's also about patterns, responses, survival, and what we're learning from them could change everything. A treasure chest for science. Jellyfish aren't just weird, they're useful. Scientists study them to learn about healing, pain, and aging. Doctors are testing their venom to make medicine for heart disease and cancer. Engineers design underwater robots that move like jellyfish. Smooth, quiet, and efficient. And one glowing jellyfish gave us a huge gift, GFP, a glowing green protein that changed how we study cells. That tiny jellyfish helped win a Nobel Prize. They may be ancient, but their future impact could be massive. So what are jellyfish? Ghosts of the deep? Time travelers? Natural machines? They don't think like us. Don't breathe like us. Don't age like us. But they sting. They learn. They heal. They survive. And for every answer, scientists discover 10 more mysteries. Maybe jellyfish exist to remind us that the ocean still holds secrets, that life isn't always what we expect, that some of the strangest things on Earth are also the most important. And this mystery is far from over. If a creature this strange is hiding in plain sight, what else is down there? Lost monsters? Ancient miracles? The future of medicine? The ocean is full of mysteries, and jellyfish are only the beginning. So if you're curious, if you love science, stories, and surprises, hit subscribe right now because the next creature might blow your mind even more. Dive with us into the deep, because in the darkest corners of the ocean, every shadow hides a story.